Alright, here we are in the ARAMs. I just kind of decided I was going to do some more Torchlight 2 tonight, and then I was like, I kind of went like that for a while. So I'm just gonna be playing a little bit of ARAMs tonight, and if everything goes well, maybe I will do some more of this at some point. Anyway, so League of Legends, I've been playing for a long time now. Summoner name there. Oh wait, team fights happen so fast here. They grow up so quickly these days. I'm playing for quite a while. Obviously, I'm playing Zac, who is a superhero. I think that's his actual... Zac the superhero. That's his nomenclature now, or it should be. I enjoy Zac's backstory. One of the few things that... one of the few games that still has a little bit of backstory to it. Zac is basically this bioweapon built in Zon, which is this like techno-magical land of mystery and wonderment and mad experiments, crazy experiments. And the researchers who were making him adopted him, and then bad things happen. So he has almost like a Batman-esque backstory. You should check him out. Go read it. It's good. It's good. I'm not entirely sure about how this team is going to work out, but we seem to be being a little bit aggressive, and we'll just have to try and keep that up. One other thing about him is that he starts off really big, and then as he loses health, he gets smaller as his goo gets blown off him, I guess. Which I just found really neat. So the more health he has, the bigger he is, and the less health he has, the smaller he is. Just neat little touches like that. I really enjoy that.
Fighting is in my blood. I mean,
oh, this Gragas and his barrels, and you just see the barrel, and you gotta back off. Creates a little area around it, because early on I really shouldn't be as afraid of them as I am, but I should also probably not have burned Flash there, but I'm kind of terrible. And also, I'm just kind of screwing around. That's why I'm in ARAMs and not ARAMs. I don't feel like putting in any effort to actually attempt to do things. I'm just wanting to play a couple of games and have some fun.
Everybody's a critic.
Not really even going to be talking too much about what I'm doing here. Just figure I'll talk about some random things. So much goo everywhere. We got Aatrox, who I'm also kind of enjoying, and I like the fact that he's using Good Guy Aatrox skin. It's not his actual skin name, but that's what I call it, Good Guy Aatrox. There's two Aatrox skins. One of them is like an evil, demonic-looking Aatrox, and one of them is Good Guy Aatrox. And Good Guy Aatrox is apparently... Aatrox is this character that shows up in important battles and just basically is a badass. And normal Aatrox is how the losing side sees him, like this just big demonic figure, and then Good Guy Aatrox is how the winning team sees him, as like this kind of like noble protector kind of guy. So I enjoy that skin. A lot of people think it looks bad. I think it looks fantastic. So good job, Riot, I guess. But no, Zac is amazing. Yeah.
Fighting is in my blood. I mean, my goo.
I just really enjoy how much sustain he has as a character, and how tanky and disruptive. Like, he doesn't do tons of damage. I tend to build him tank. I've seen some good AP Aatroxes that do lots of damage. I am not one of them. I just like to be a big disrupty brick wall that you have to run into. And we'll bounce all over you. Oh, look what I found. Look what I found. I found some turrets. I found a team fight. Also, I've noticed, I just realized we have Aatrox, and we have Zac, and we have Kog'Maw. So we've got 3 champs that have post-death things. Aatrox's passive is when he dies, he has this blood well that revives him with a bit of health. Zack, if he dies, splits into 4 goos, and if the goos get back to his main goo pile, it resurrects him. And Kog'Maw, when he dies, he doesn't get to come back, but he does get to run around and explode, and that's pretty awesome. Oh, and Yorick. Yorick's ult, he tags somebody for a bit, and if they die, they get revived as a little revenant, and they can run around and try and avenge themselves. Try and kill people for a little bit after their death. So we have a very good post-mortem team, I guess you would call it. Gotta pick up my goos to get my health back. If I hit things, I shed a little goo. And yeah. I'll just chill here for a sec.
Mom always said I was good for my age.
Should everybody have goo pack?
I never skip breakfast.
If we had a divier team, it would be. But I think at this point in the game, we're just really not as beefy as we should be. So surprising, it's 6 minutes into an ARAM and nobody's died yet. Where do you see that? These things usually have first blood in the first 10 seconds.
Why, thanks. I do work out.
I don't know where everyone goes. It's hard for me to follow. Sure.
Another day on the job.
Why not? Let's get in there. Let's catch some folks. That was the worst ult I have ever seen. Worst Zack ult in a. As you would say, I'm sorry, I died there to murder my goos. Oh, no! Yep. Alright. So let's see, let's grab this here, and maybe some potions. Yeah. Now I'm ready to be super ineffective.
There's plenty of room to go around.
And I think I'm actually going to build a... But they just didn't introduce this item here. I think I'm going to build both of these just to try it out. Oh.
Fire is in my blood.
A bit of CC there. A little bit of CC.
How's it going?
Alright. So look, low, we should be able to take them. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but it was a thing.
I'm not as squishy as I used to be.
Oh.
I may bend, but I don't break. Well, thanks.
It's one of the things that I do like about Zack is that he can build tanky enough, and he can get big enough that he can just get in, start a team fight, walk off, and then maybe even get back into it by the end. You never know. A lot of tanks have to just get in, and then having gotten in sort of the fight and not died, just retreat from the fight. Not so. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And I'm just gonna all these potions here. Just trying to get my health back up. I also think that tanks and ARAMs are surprisingly underrated. I see people trade them out a lot. I see people try and get rid of them a lot, rebuild them a lot. Why would you do that? You're so good. You might not be getting all the kills, but you know what? You're helping your teammate, and it's a team game. It's a team game, guys. Doesn't matter if I'm getting all the kills as long as our team is getting more of the kills than their team is. Sadly, our team is not getting more of the kills than they are because, well, let's not talk about that. I'm positive, and I'm gonna be positive, and I don't just mean my score. Little lull humor there for you. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I like this idea. It's a neat passive. It just gives you a little bit of extra health regen when you get hit by a champ, and it gives you a ton of magic resist, which, granted, this team has a lot of magic damage. Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
Everybody's a critic.
So I just figure, you know, build as much tankiness, as much regen, as much, you know, as much as I can viably do. Grab some goo. Some more goo. Also, if you don't know or play Zac regularly, all of his skills cost health. That's why he doesn't have a secondary resource bar, because they all cost health. And they all cost a percentage of his current health, whereas when you pick his goos up, they restore a percentage of his maximum health. So if you're low, you can actually use that to heal. So it's a neat little, like, kind of sliding scale.
Fighting is in my blood.
Oh no! Oh no! Whatever. Soon I shall be tanky. You know what? Let's see. Are they? Let's see. It's a little bit of AD, a little bit of AD, 3 APs. You know what? Maybe I'll build rather than tenacity. But, well, I do need tenacity. It's just too good not to build. Also, I think I just noticed something. Oh. You cannot buy more than one boots now. That's nice. It's just nice of him. Because I know I've double-clicked boots occasionally, just thinking I had some lag going on or something.
I made bad,
and I regret it. It's just a waste of money. It's nice of them.
Someone's about to get hurt.
Kog'Maw, king of the ranged poke.
Mom always
Just,
said big for my age.
Alright, sure. That's what you want to do. Oh, I might even survive this one. I might come back. Oh yeah. Yeah, my team just saved my life. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks. Thanks. I'll buy you guys a cheeseburger later, and you'll enjoy it. Maybe if you don't eat beef, I'll buy you a chicken sandwich. Or if you don't like chicken either, I'll buy you a fish sandwich. Or maybe if you're a vegan, a nice black bean burger with some black beans on it and some non-dairy cheese. You ever tried non-dairy cheese? It's god-awful. Like, vegetarian, sure, I can understand that. I'm alright with it, like, because, I mean, I can get behind. I can get behind not wanting to eat meat. Alright, sure. Maybe you like animals, maybe you just don't like the taste of meat, whatever. But, full-on vegan, I just can't get. I don't understand why milk and dairy? Why? I've known cows. I've lived around cows. Milking them does not hurt them. It really doesn't. It's not even in most cases inhumane. And I've seen, again, there are some inhumane cattle practices, and I'm completely opposed to those. But generally, not really. Not really. Not so much. Another rant for the day. Gonna get off my soapbox now and play some LOL. Some LOLs. Some Leagues of Legends, of which I am certainly not one. summoner name here is Face. If you want to hit me up or something like that, feel free. It's a portmanteau word. It's actually kind of a bizarre reference of a World of Warcraft name I used to use, and my friend who actually got me into League, Shiv, puts face at the end of everything. She's kind of a badass that way. I don't really know. But anyway, just gonna grab some of these. And so yeah, that's where that came from. So now Face. So I go by
Just another day on the job.
So yeah. I think coming back. I think we lost a little bit of the early game, but I think we have enough tank. I think we got enough of a brick front line that they're gonna have some problems getting at us later on. I just want you to walk in this bush. Try and get my York. Can't get him. He's not yours. Come here, York. Come here. Have a heal. No. Can't do that either. Won't let you. Yeah, we've got a lot of dive, and a lot of pop-up, and a lot of CC. Like, Zac is nothing but CC. All of his abilities are AoE, and 3 of them have CC on them. One of them is just like an AoE burst, percent health damage, which is... Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Whee! Gun! What I got? How'd that sound? Can't handle that, Sona. Sona's not for you. Only you can hear me, Summoner. That's disturbing. It's a little bit creepy. Okay. Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, come on, York. You can do this. I believe in you. You failed me. You failed me. Let's see. Those. Upgrade those boots. Oh, what now?
Double kill.
Is anybody building it?
An ally has been
You look like you're building on some of this, so I'm just gonna buy more health here. It's gonna get bigger. Bigger, tankier, gooier. Look how huge. Look at this. Look at the size of this character model. He is practically towering. He's almost as tall as the towers. Can't even fit the little Banshee's Veil circle around him anymore. It just kind of encircles his crotch.
There's plenty of me to go around.
So as far as summoner spells and masteries and such, I'm just going to be as big and tanky as I can. I mean, this is all about HP, a little bit of armor, a little magic resistance. It's nothing special. It's nothing to write home about. It gets me bigger and tankier. So yeah, going in. Alright, sure, let's do it. I don't know why you would pop me back over here. But hey, thank you. I'm just here to make sure that my Cogmog gets quadras. They popped a lot of goo off me. I'm not quite as big as I used to be. But it's okay. Still plenty big. I think it's quite possible we're going to win this game. I think, and this just kind of shows what happens when you build and you don't give up. And you just, I mean, sure, we lost the early game. We did, absolutely. We lost quite hard. That first tower was nothing to be screwed with. Okay, sure. Nothing to be screwed with, but we didn't give it in. We gave it the old college try. And we just kind of...
Everybody's
I can take this tower all day. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not, Gragas. But I can and will stand under 2 turrets at a time. Not even care. If it gets us that much closer to killing you, I'm okay with it. I'm not here for the kills. I'm just here for the good. which probably did not sound entirely right. Okay, sure, whatever. I really like all these new magic resist items and health regen items, and I'm gonna walk off now because this is gonna be slightly painful. You just slow on down there, lady. Gotta
It really is a
keep it in,
right now.
keep it in check. Keep it in your pants. Hesitated over whether to say keep it in your pants on a YouTube channel. Add that to my list of things that I now wonder why. Oh yeah, I'm dead here. Oh yeah, those goos, there is zero way those goos are surviving. But the goos do stall them a little bit, I noticed. Like the goos, even if you die, if they spend a few seconds on your goos, that's a few seconds they're not spending on anything else. It is time for your team to potentially rally themselves and maybe make a little something happen. So yeah, I think so far this is going pretty well. I think I am about as tanky as I know how to get by this point in the game. I mean, I've got a ton of health regen across these, just a ton of health, and now I'm on fire. My goo is on fire, and oh dear, it hurts. Flaming goo. Speaking of excellent names for rock bands, Flaming Goo. Dave Barry used to have this thing where every so often he would just stumble across a good name for a rock band, and I never knew if those were intentional, or if he thought, you know what, I think I need another good name for a rock band. That's what I'm going to do this column. Or whether he was just like, oh, as he was writing something, he would come across a phrase or like just a word or two that would... Phrase or word or two. Same thing. Okay. Can't roll to this. Can't roll up on this Zac. Zac don't even occur. Should probably get out of there.
Double kill.
See, that's how you save us. That's how you save your support. You gotta be a team player. You gotta be a team player. Maybe I should get a little damage. A little more damage there? Yeah, I could go for that. Go for that. A little more damage, a little more health. Not a whole lot. I think I just froze. Yeah, I think I just disconnected. I am entirely disconnected. Completely disconnected. I am so disconnected. Welcome to League the Dark Side. Occasionally this happens, especially around patch days, which this is. There we go. And we're back. I promise my connection is not terrible, it's actually quite good, it's just sometimes League decides to do that. What was I talking about? Oh right, Leandries. Yeah, I could go for that. Also, I enjoy that every hit does that, which means if you ult and you hit a bunch of people, you get a bunch of goo. And it's just pretty awesome. And then you get to run around, pick it all up, heal, and then the Zeppelin, burst down your Aatrox, but it's okay, we don't care. We just don't. That is, I personally don't.
I'm done being nice. How much you can lift. It's how good you look.
Victory.
You always gotta be nice to them.